Hello, Commander. How can I help you? I'll be blunt, Commander. We've got an awful lot of work ahead of us. We're just starting to wrap our heads around this entire alliance and smoothing over the old rivalries. We're going to need to fill out our command structure and buy, borrow, or steal a lot more hardware before we can mount any sort of credible operations. I'm hoping you'll be able to lend us a hand in getting off the ground. It's pretty simple, really. We need what any war effort needs: mines and material. While you're out in the field, keep an eye out for noteworthy recruits, candidates with experience in command, or specialists with any military or intelligence background. Beyond that, we need war supplies, and lots of them. I'll take anything you've got on hand that you're willing to part with. Understood. Hello, Commander. How can I help you? We've made a good start, Commander, but it's proving to be a lot harder than we thought to merge the Imperial and Republic forces. Differences in command philosophy. Long story short, Commander, we're getting there and we'll figure it out. You keep bringing in the allies and equipment, and we'll be off the ground in no time. We've come a long way, Commander. It was not easy, but after all the training and cooperation, we finally got everyone feeling more like they're part of a unified alliance force, rather than a bunch of cobbled factions. We're trained, equipped, and we've got ourselves the makings of what I dare call a small fleet. Sure, we can't take the Eternal Fleet head-on, but we are mounting our own tactical operations. Initial results have been very encouraging, and fantastic for morale. Things are only going to scale up from here, Commander. You keep bringing us everything you can find. We'll put every scrap to good use.
Hey, Commander, what's going on? Not gonna lie, things are really tight around here right now. We're straining supplies as it is, and it's only gonna get worse as we try to scale up. I'm moving as much as I can through the contacts we've got, and the few captains we have are running themselves ragged just keeping up with that. If this whole Grand Alliance idea wants to go anywhere, we really need to broaden our contact network, build a better supply base, and step up recruitment. Getting by in the underworld takes three things: the right friends, the right information, and credits. Best thing you can do is keep an eye out for good people that can be convinced to join us, and for any underworld information you can get your hands on. The more people we get and the bigger our contact network gets, the smoother things are gonna go here. Oh, nice. I'll sift through this and see what we've got. Fly safe. Well, things here aren't as bad as when we first started, but if you ask me, the situation is still too close for comfort. Hate to sound like a looping hollow vid, but we need more. More contacts, more resources, and more people. Any help you could give us would go a long way. Well, don't look now, but I think we might have actually managed to turn the corner. We're set up with a pretty broad supply of the basics. It's not perfect, but we've got what we need with a little room to grow. We're even starting to find sources for the rarer stuff. We've actually found a contact in the Zakul Undercity. She's got access to Eternal Empire tech. Old Dr. Hutt's tripping over his tail at the chance to play with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've still got a lot more to do before everything is said and done. So keep your eye out as usual for people or supplies. But we're actually kind of stable for the first time. Feels nice. Maybe I'll give the crews a day off.
Greetings, Commander. May I help you? We are still just starting out, I'm afraid. While I'm applying my talents as fully as circumstances allow, we lack both the people and resources for any work of satisfactory scale. As things stand, it is hard to imagine we will be able to come to understand our adversary, or to develop effective counter-technology. We are always in need of supplies. An artist cannot work without tools and material. If you could secure supplies for our research efforts, it would be most helpful. I'd also ask you to keep a keen eye out for new research associates. Having a new creator who can more efficiently use what is on hand is better than merely gathering more material. I shall keep an eye out for potential recruits as well, and send you an alert whenever I find promising candidates. Excellent, Commander. The support is appreciated. Very well. I shall return to creation. We're starting to see some limited progress, though I'm afraid I must stress the limited. That said, the problem with a task of this size is always finding the appropriate inroads to begin. While I believe we're just now clearing the hurdle, as bipedal humanoids put it, we still have much and more work to do. Commander, we have actually established a respectable foundation for a continuing research and development platform. We currently have several running projects that are developing ideas into prototypes and are finally seeing some results from our reverse engineering efforts. This has taken no small amount of vision, boldness, genius, and perseverance. But I must also say that your continual support to this point has been quite instrumental. But we cannot be happy with the successes of today. These new initiatives demand resources and minds all the same, and we still require whatever ongoing support you can offer.
Greetings, Commander. Can I help you? The few we have, train. I search for the many we have yet to find. We have barely started down our path. There remains much to do. Is there anything else, Commander? We build an enclave for study and practice of the Force. We mostly require two things. First, artifacts and other relics to study. Bring what you find, and we shall use them. Second, we must recruit more Force sensitives. Such persons will be rare, but my meditations will reveal them to us in time. I will send word to you when I see potential. Good. Our strength will grow. Very well. Commander, when a mystic sees, the Voss respond. But outsiders challenge the vision. This is not unexpected of outsiders, but it slows growth. We must grow to fulfill our purpose. An interesting interpretation. I must think upon this further. The Enclave grows. Our pace is slower than I assumed. We must focus our efforts. Otherwise, we may not build the envisioned Enclave. Is there anything else, Commander? Our growth continues. I have been reflecting upon my time here, upon the difficulty of working with outsiders, upon why it is difficult. Among the Voss, being a mystic is a great honor. However, I have also come to realize it is very isolating. As a mystic, one sees. A mystic does not interpret. A mystic does not choose. Here, I have no interpreter. I reflect upon matters and decide for myself. For the first time, I choose. As I have reflected upon this, some of the actions of outsiders around me have seemed less strange. Perhaps. I am unsure. I must reflect further. Forgive my tangent, Commander. I did not mean to take so much of your time. Is there anything else, Commander? Commander, we should discuss the Enclave. The Force Enclave now matches what was seen in my vision. Yes, Commander, we have accomplished much. There is still much we can do to grow further. But this achievement also represents a personal milestone. In reaching this point, we have fulfilled the last interpreted vision I had to guide my path. Henceforth, my actions will be exclusively of my own interpretation, my own choice. I feel conflicted, yet at the same time, excited. Though the path from here is unknown, I believe we must continue to build and grow. As we do, we shall both see where this path leads. Is there anything else, Commander? Very well.